Próbowałem już tego, nawet Daremu jak chcą wciskać cokolwiek, to nie zrobią to tak. Ja przyjdę do pracy czwartek, wrócę do domu, drzemnę się i na czwartek na noc, czwartek na piątek mogę iść jeszcze na noc. I wtedy już w piątek rano wracam i mam wyjść przez Aloksa komisji. Tak.
I snuck into an area. I'm not supposed to be in this area, but I'm not sure if it's for staff or what. Hello, Denny. Danny. Don't ask me where I am. I'm downtown and I kind of wandered into an area and just sat down to eat, but nobody else is here, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be here. It's what they call the Ice District. I'm not sure if there was an Ice District back in Winnipeg, but this is where the new ice arena was built this a few years ago. Why is this not going to...
working too hard. Working too hard. I'm good with How you doing? Good, but
That easy?
no,
Or you're just having your way?
I'm not busy. I'm busy. I won't be. You gonna do it over here? I'll let you do it.
Yes, we are going to do this side, yeah. If you don't mind,
Huh? Oh, yeah, no problem.
thank you.
Am I not supposed to be here?
No,
Oh.
no, not you.
Okay,
No,
thank you.
This side, so don't
no,
worry.
no, it was just she's wiping, so I was telling her she wants to wipe
Yeah,
before.
we're just
You can-
starting in this side.
You can sit here.
Thank you.
Look, it's just that if somebody's sitting there and they're disturbing, then they'll kick them out.
Oh, I had gone and bought something across the way
It
here,
doesn't matter, you can eat here, nobody will watch you.
and then I walked this way and I saw the seats. I just thought, oh, there's a sitting area.
Ah, why not?
And before I really looked around, I realized, oops, there is nobody else here. Maybe I'm not supposed to be here.
Well, if you come at lunchtime, you'll see a lot of people, but
Okay.
like me, I do messenger service, so when I'm not too busy, I come up here and I plug my radio in
Okay.
and get some charge on it, or I just come up and relax.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry.
It's a gorgeous day out.
Ready? Not bad
It's
out.
sure getting nice out.
Yeah. It's nice and at least you can feel the heat. So if you're in certain areas, standing, you can feel the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've seen the first butterfly today.
Ah, what kind? Monarch?
I don't think so.
I have no idea yet.
It was a dark moth mix looking thing.
I saw a couple, but kind of a distance.
Yeah, it was this year it flew up.
Well, they took out there was ice there before,
Oh,
so they took out the ice because it's summertime now.
oh. I don't come down to downtown, so I didn't know that there was relevance to the name Ice District.
That's the arena right over.
Well, yeah, that's why I thought it was the Ice District because of the arena, because the ice hockey rink. But I didn't know they actually had ice here.
Yeah, they put it, and the kids go skating
Oh, okay.
like in the winter. And now
Nice.
now they leave it out, maybe they'll go, they'll just have whatever, sit there and watch the games sometimes.
So do they have like a, the way you would have a heated floor in the bathroom in your house? Do they have a thing to keep it icy?
I think
Do you know what I mean?
they probably do because usually when it's that's something to make it sound nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's not too bad.
Because I don't see how they'd have a Zamboni or whatever that
Yeah, they
thing is. Do they?
Yeah, they do have some money.
Don't mind me.
That's okay, you do your thing.
I'm just having a lunch. I was so hungry. And then I just put so much of this soya sauce that it's too salty. I need the contrast to...
Cool it down. Lime, I think lime does that.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know, I can't drink that milk like that. I gotta mix it with stuff.
I do normally. I like to make a milkshake with the milk, and I put bananas or even peanut butter and banana and chocolate. But I had just bought it. Just like I said, I had bought the water, but this was too salty.
Well, yeah,
I hadn't had this in a while, and I didn't realize how salty it was.
soy sauce, right?
Yeah.
I know. I don't use too much. It's good to have salt in the body, but not too much.
Yes, I'm that kind of person where when I'm cooking, I'll put just enough salt. But then when at the table, I don't need any salt because I've already salted it to my taste. But where if I have a guest over or somebody eats my food, they say, "Ooh, it's a little bland. Don't you like salt in your food?" And I say, "No, that's what the salt and pepper on the table's for you to salt your own." And then they always, "Well, you got me." Yeah, they can't say much to that because that is why the salt pepper's on the table.
Oh, yeah. Or they ask you why it's not so spicy too, right?
I don't mind like flavorful food. Like I'm not somebody who has like major spice, but I do have nice flavorful food. I like a variety of food. I'm Canadian born, so with all the mixing pot of different ethnic backgrounds, I'll make anything.
I hear you.
You know, you get stuff when you're shopping. I'll buy whatever's on special and put it all together. As long as I have my variety of spices, I can make anything.
The thing is that, when you do your home cooked meal, that's the best.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about all the grease and everything.
Yeah.
That's funny. I looked at some shows where they have these like high-class restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Really high class.
Right.
And you sit there and you want butter, oil,
Right.
grease in the food. Mine usually tastes good, but
Oh, it tastes excellent. It tastes delicious. But the fact is that the price that they charge you. So, for example, say a bowl like this, a poke bowl, a California spicy bowl. The amount of money you spend on making it at home, that quarter cup of rice, those 10 peas, that, 2-3 inches of cucumber, and a third of a avocado. For you to make it at home, costs you maybe $5. Where they're charging you at this store was only 13, but in a high-end restaurant now it would have been up to $30.
if you're lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky, exactly.
I know, but the thing is,
So I rather learn how to cook and cook it at home.
you learn every once in a while, you eat out.
Once in a while you'll spoil yourself, but then you end up going and buying it and it isn't perfect the way you thought it was going to be. And you think, I could have made that at home for a third of that price. And heck with it, I'm not eating out anymore, and I don't eat out for a good year again. Like,
Like they would, I don't get too much money, because first of all, what I do.
Oh my gosh, yes, you see
I
me.
know what I got in there.
yeah, and that,
Like when McDonald's and those places, if I go there,
Yes, see me.
I just buy like coffee, drink a coffee.
yeah.
They always go, well, would you like coffee with that? No. Oh, would you like? No, I just want the coffee.
But here I also, at one time, I've done all types of jobs. I was a single mom growing up, growing my kids at it. So next thing you knew is I ended up working in different restaurants, either as a prep cook or this or whatever, all these different jobs I've worked. But say, for example, when I was working in restaurants or in a pizza joint or whatever, it isn't clean. It isn't always that clean. So that's the other reason why I can't eat out, because I've seen how I've worked at the, what was it called now? Back in Winnipeg, I worked at a sort of a fancy place, and I was the caterer. Not the caterer, but I was the girl who went and served the people, you know? Yeah, they had all these big tables and all decked out tables, fancy settings, and then the people would all sit there, and then you'd go in and serve them from the left side, take their food away from the right. You know, that kind of, I forget what a catering, what type of server I was, but it was a specialized type of server. Anyways, you'd see the food, it was sitting in the back while the people were making their way in. The food was sitting there, sometimes 3-4 hours. You know what I mean? It wasn't sitting in proper conditions. Either hot or cold, yeah.
When I'm like go to a restaurant, if I get steak, I don't want to see no pink. No pink. I don't want to see no pink at all.
No.
So I told the guy this one time I went to the guy, oh, what's the matter with the steak? I go, oh, well, I just like it overdone, overcooked, not well done, over well done. Well, because the thing is, right? You're getting the steak, you're eating blood from the animal. That's why a lot of people, that's why they kept, after a while they kept saying red meat's no good for you, right?
Okay, yeah.
Because when they pump the animals up with the steroids or whatever chemical, you know, whatever injection they give them,
Right.
you're gonna eat that and drink the blood, you're gonna get that stuff in you.
Yeah. Well, it's just like the chickens. They'll pump the chickens so that it gains weight so fast towards the end of its time before they're ready to get pumped out of the place that they're harvesting them out of there to get them into the market. Well, before they're ready to get them out to market, they pump them, inject them with so much steroids or whatever they're injecting with that their legs collapse underneath them because they gain weight too quickly. Well, and that's why, partially in my opinion, I don't know, is it a fact, but nowadays the young girls, 13, 14, 15-year-olds, you don't know what their maturity is because they're so developed already because of eating all this food that's been pumped with steroids. Yeah, so it's true.
You notice now you don't see a chicken that big anymore.
Well, did you notice that you see chickens with hair, not just feathers? You ever go to eat your chicken and there's hair out the chicken? It ain't feathers.
I'm talking the ones that are not cooked.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm eating that chicken and I find hair there, I'm taking it back. I don't know whose hair is on it. You know, because half these people, they're supposed to wear a hairnet, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of them don't. Some of them are supposed to wear gloves.
Right.
And they don't.
Well, but then there's that. So what if they wear the gloves? So they have the gloves on, and with the gloves, they're doing this, they're doing that. Oh, they got an itchy ear. Oh, there's a pole they're hanging on. They're doing some weird stuff. I was at the market the other day. I bought some lamb. I was buying some lamb's liver. And the guy had his gloves on, the guy who was supposed to be dealing with the meat. And next thing you know, he's hanging on this post on one of the pillars in the grocery store. And I'm like, what, are you happy to see me? He's smiling. No. I says, well, what are you grabbing the pillar like that? What, are you nervous? No. He puts his hands to the side. Then he goes, gets my liver. He comes back out. I says, you didn't even change your gloves. He says, oh no, it's all good. I says, no, it isn't. Now I don't feel good. I don't know if I want that. And he says, well, just stick it in some hot boiling water and that'll kill it. It's still in my freezer. I still haven't eaten it. Because I went home thinking about it. I thought, ew, you know. And when I went back to the store, I looked at that pillar, and the pillar is just gray, dirty, yeah, gray and dirty because they never wash it.
You know what I would have done? I would have taken the lamb and I would have put it in one of where they keep the meat and leave it there. I wouldn't buy it.
I know, but I had waited, especially when they had a fresh lamb in, It was a halal place.
Oh, yeah. Well, when they have the first lambing, what you do is you go back and you get another one. You put out the same guy's food. But then again, you don't know.
So yeah, I had waited, and he was in the middle of stocking the shelves and doing stuff. And so I caught him in the middle of stocking the shelves, and then he went back and did what I had asked of him a few days earlier. Then he come out with the same gloves, and he still was stacking and touching stuff with those gloves. Like he said, touch the red meat, raw meat, and he started touching other things. Well, thereafter, I had a white cloth. I went shopping at that store. I'm not trying to complain too much. Wink, wink. But I went shopping there. Well, when I went home, I had those little sanitary cloths. So I had taken a cloth, it was a Lysol cloth, and I wiped all the grocery down, all the packaging, all the containers, the boxes, plastic, whatever, right? It was so dirty. I rinsed it off, went back and rinsed the so-called Lysol or the soap off. It was dirty, just almost as dirty. I almost felt sick. I thought, oh my God, I'm gonna ruin myself from eating it. No wonder I'm so skinny. I get this idea in my head that everything's dirty and contaminated. And then you come along and tell me how you think it's contaminated. You just reassured me why I don't eat out much.
No, but the thing is, like I say, not everybody. Because there's some places that are really cool. There's some places.
It is.
And they're not that expensive.
Yeah.
But the people are clean.
Right.
So I mean, like, if you were there and you clean and you present yourself, you wash your hands like this. What I don't like is people there when they do wash it and they're working in places that sell food. And they don't wash their hands.
Right.
In fact, I see people who work in the places, in the restaurant, like serving.
Yeah.
And you just walk right up. I just know where they work. I don't buy nothing. I'm not kidding. I don't buy nothing.
Well, it's kind of a mixed situation. So, for example, so you're ready, you have to go to the washroom. You go to the washroom. You've gone to the washroom, right? Pardon my gesture. So you've taken care of business. Now those dirty hands, you've had to pull your pants up.
Yeah.
You did everything with those dirty hands.
Yeah.
Now you go wash the thing. Now you're talking to your friend. And, oh yeah, blah, blah. And your hands are touching. You know what I mean? If you overthink things, you can justify that it's going to be dirty whether they wash their hands or not. You know what I mean, though?
But the fact is, you see them wash their hands, if you see them wash their hands, and you would know that they're actually not that, it gives you a different idea of how they operate.
Yeah. You know they're trying.
Yeah, but when you wash their hands, it's like,
I'm so thirsty. Don't fall down, please. What's that? No, I drink enough water. I have a stomach problem. And my taste buds, I don't know, something lets me know. I know when I can drink milk. So when I can drink it, I drink it. Well, it was nice chatting with you. Pardon? I was born in Quebec. I was out east. Oui, monsieur. So I made my way out this way and
really nice
See, look at this. Is that my hair or whose hair is that?
I would say that what color is it? What color was it?
Don't talk about it anymore.
It's not like yours.
No, but I'm just saying we were just talking about all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
On the bag. It's not on the feet. It's very good.
Let me get rid of all this stuff. Hopefully I didn't make too much of a mess here. Ah, 55 years young. I have to take it slow when I go. At one point, I forgot that I never sat at this bench and these chairs. They're nice and cute, but I forgot that there was no back, and I went to lean back, I almost fell over. Did you do that? Have you ever done that?
No.
No, you didn't forget. I did, because I'd never sat on them before. I went to lean back, and whoa.
Yeah, it's a little bit high.
So I
Fell it down.
pinched my back a little when I jerked. But if there's a little cloth, I'll just wipe my spot.
She's gonna wipe it off.
No, don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. No, don't worry. We are going to make a mess. So
Yeah. I don't want to spit clean. Elbow grease. There we go.
okay. Okay. Let's do it.
Stretch a little.
I just told you why I'm limping. I hurt myself when I was sitting here. I didn't realize.
Just go and sit on one of the lower chairs and relax a little. Like you can
Yeah,
sit on-
now I know the different chairs, but I was sitting in this kind of chair.
Or use the one with the green one.
Yeah,
The green-
in the future I will.
Yeah,
or the
that
white
But-
one is nicer.
or the black one with
Oops. Oh, do you keep them out?
That's okay.
Okay. Want to do what she's doing. Because I think you're cleaning the window. Yeah, I normally would put it back. Even if somebody else's is out, I'll straighten everything up before I go.
when you eat on these things, you don't
Well, I wouldn't do that at home either. I came out of the city center mall.
You want to, okay, I'll show you how to get back there.
I came out of the city center mall. I looked up my GPS how to get to the market, this market over here. I went around in circles. I walked for around 15 minutes, and meanwhile it was only 2 minutes away. when I realized where I was, I like, I was just over there. I was just
Yeah. Sometimes
GPS.
the GPS,
Oh my
they'll drive you
God.
crazy.
Yeah.
Turn this way, turn this way, right turn there.
And then it relocated itself. I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I thought, let me go stop and have a bite to eat and just relax a minute. So, thank you. Now I can go. Now I'm energized enough to keep going.
I'll show you the way to get, you want to,
Yeah,
hang on. Let me,
look at all those birds. I hope they don't make a destruction of the architecture over there.
no, that's pigeons.
Yeah, pigeons, birds, whatever.
Yeah. Have you seen the geese yet?
Geese.
Yeah, have you seen
I don't know what the freak birds are downtown. I don't know what area I was in, but oh my God, the poop, the droppings. I thought, what size bird is putting that there?
It's got to be the pigeons.
It was big droppings. I almost slipped and banged my head on one. I'm joking. Well, let me end our meal. Thank you for joining me. And I'm out.